Okaeri nasai minasan. Today we're gonna talk about Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger episode 11. What an insane episode this is. The Tree Guardian Deity is deleted just like that. Okay, so I'm not so sure whether or not we are gonna see Bata, Scorpi, and even Kamutan in the future or not, but right now they are currently inside a cocoon that the Bugnarak actually created. So there is a few possibility that could actually came from this cocooning of this Tree Guardian Deity. One possibility is that this Tree Guardian Deity is gonna die, and then it is gonna born a new true gods in the process, or maybe we're not sure what is gonna happen after the Tree Guardian Deity is actually fused together. I don't think they are fused together, but they are in a cocoon itself. So there's also another possibility that nothing is gonna happen, and this is just to kind of like set up how that spider guy, the Jeramel Brassier, is gonna get his hand on the three souls stone of the greater guardian deity, therefore enabling him to unlock his face mask. And I'm not sure how the story is gonna go. Based on how the next episode preview actually show us, it almost seems like this Jeramel guy is not gonna be so much of a evil dude in the process, because we do actually get to see him being able to fight with the Bugnarak itself. So I felt like this is something really interesting, okay, because the way Jeramel actually talk about how the story actually progress, I'm not talk about how the story actually progress, how he viewed the Bugnarak is that he doesn't view them as a pest that needs to be destroyed, as a monster that needs to be eliminated. Because if you really think about it, destroying the Bugnarak is almost kind of like an act of genocide. If you really think about it, you are destroying an entire species just because you don't like them, something like that. So this, I feel like what Jeremy is actually trying to do here is trying to be the king for not only a human but also for Bugnarak itself. So maybe there's a possibility that he's gonna create a new nation, a new country, where he's gonna be the king over that country, where both human and Bugnarak can live in harmony together. And the reason why we actually get to see this happening coming from Jeremy is because the analogy, I think analogy is the right word to be used here. I'm not like very good with my English word, but the what he say about how the poop is not your enemy is really dumb, but kind of profound as well. Just because you don't like something and you don't want to like touch it, or it is stinky, something like that, it doesn't mean that it doesn't bring any benefit to your life at all. Because because the poop, like he says, actually tells you your health, your current health. Like is it like very liquidy? Are you having a diarrhea attack, or is it too hard? Maybe you need to improve on your diet, like add more fats into your diet, or maybe you need to add something else into your diet, something like that. We can determine a lot of things just by looking at the color of the poop and the shape of the poop itself. So I felt like this is really interesting as well, because the Bugnarak seems to also believe in the kind of the story of the greater guardian deity, something like that. And apparently, like, it is a lie. Okay, the reason why the Bugnarak is like trying their best on getting their hands on the Tree Guardian Deity, so apparently it is because this Jeremy guy actually lies to them, and basically he lied to them. What am I trying to say here? But I don't know what else to actually talk about from this episode, because this episode surprisingly doesn't actually give quite a lot of things to be discussed. But I think one thing that I would love to talk about is Raklia's actor. Okay, like in the imagining of how Gira is gonna get resurrected, I felt like Raklia's the actor of Raklia's actually did quite an amazing job in portraying him as an absolute jerk, absolute asshole, but at the same time he is also able to act as a different type of character as well. So when I felt like one thing we need to understand is that we need to remember, like, the actors are just actors, and they are not really like an evil guy in real life. I hope I cannot promise you that they are not asshole in real life, but they are acting, okay? That most of them are just acting to be assholes, so don't sabotage them. And next thing is one thing that I really did not expect is Mofun apparently is an anime that came from Ishabana, and I am not that surprised that it actually came from Ishabana, because one thing we need to remember is that Ishabana is the country of arts and also medicine, so it is not only advanced in their medical side, which we actually saw quite a few weeks continuously has been showing the more medical side of Ishabana, but this episode we actually get to see the artsy style, the artsy part of Ishabana, and we learn Mofun is an anime from Ishabana itself, and quite surprisingly that Himeno actually knows and watches the anime of Mofun, so you could actually be kind of like thinking to yourself, maybe Mofun is created by Himeno, like maybe Himeno is the reason why Mofun even started out as an anime itself, and that is why she actually knows so much about Mofun. Okay, so really interesting stuff. But we also get to see Rita is like super like she's just amazing as a character. Okay, like even during the explosion, is like she doesn't face it all, she just stand there, so she's amazing. I can't wait to see more of her, but it takes guts. Okay, it really takes guts for you to not react at all when there's an explosion in front of you. Like even when you know that there is gonna be an explosion happening, it still takes a lot of guts for you to just stand there and not react, like even though you know something is gonna happen, like you know that the like a jump scare is gonna come in a ghost story, something like that, but you sometimes you still couldn't help yourself to kind of like get startled, get jumped yourself, something like that. So the actress, I would say maybe it's the actress or maybe it is the suit actor, we do not know, but they did an amazing job, really amazing stuff. But I felt like this episode is definitely showing us a lot of things that a lot of theory that I have regarding the Bugnarak itself. Like I mentioned, how the Bugnarak is not especially the king of Bugnarak is not actually revealing to us like how he actually looks like at the moment. Like right now we only see kind of like an avatar that he used to goes around, something like that, and that is why he's able to kind of like transport from one place to another so fast, and the spider guy is able to defeat him so easily. Like he's able to restrain him, able to just one shot him, something like that. So it is really not a big surprise that Desanara is not a real Desanara itself. And even like trying to take down this fake Desanara, it actually took the ranger quite a long time and quite a elaborate attack to take him down. So what if like the Desanara actually appear? Like how strong would that guy actually be? Okay, but with that being said, that is all from me. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger episode 11? Honestly speaking, if I were to speak from my honest truth, I felt like this episode is quite weak. Even though it introduced a new character, but I just don't feel that excited for it. I don't know why, but yeah, that is all. Hope you enjoy, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. And if you made this far into the video, I just want to congratulate you for being one of the elite that finished the video. So I'm gonna ask you to comment the word Kumono in the comment section below, because there is this anime regarding a spider that I really love. So what if I'm a spider? That is really amazing. If you haven't checked it out, make sure to check it out, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye.